Hey guys, welcome to General Chemistry 1 Fall of 2025. I am your instructor, Mrs. Mazzarone. This will serve as just a quick introduction to the Canvas platform. This is going to be our central hub for all things chemistry. So when you sign into your chemistry account, you'll have this homepage right here. So scroll down, first couple things that you need to get done, enrollment verification. So this is kind of like your ticket that you need to punch to get into the course. Once you've completed your enrollment verification quiz, then you'll have access to the rest of the course. The next thing you'll want to do is make sure you read through the syllabus, and there's a link just below this announcement. So that syllabus is going to be our contract. It's the rules and regulations that you need to adhere to, that I will adhere to. It's kind of like our contract to get through the class. And once you've done those two pieces, then you'll want to go to your introduction module, which is linked here. So syllabus, click here. It'll take you to the syllabus page. Course modules, that's going to be the next place that you go. So of course here we've got our enrollment verification quiz, which is the first thing that pops up. Notice that everything else is grayed out. I can't access it. That's because I haven't taken my enrollment verification quiz. So I'm going to pause the video, go take that quiz real quick, and then you'll see everything else light up. All right, so I have taken that enrollment verification quiz. There's a little check mark next to it. Now I have access to the other stuff in this course. So first, the introduction module. So this is just going to be your introduction to what is due. So the introduction module will be due on August 20th. I'll change that due date before you look at it. For the smart work, you're going to sign in and complete the first assignment. So smart work, you'll already have access to it. It was part of your inclusive access. So that should be a pretty easy link. LabFlow, you did not pay for in inclusive access, so that is a code that you have to purchase outside of this SmartWorks. So you go ahead and click on that, sign up, and complete those items. LabFlow does have a 2-week grace period. So if you have not purchased that yet, if you don't have the means to purchase that yet, you've got 2 weeks to kind of figure all of that out. So get into LabFlow, start working on those assignments, and take that 2 weeks to kind of figure out how to get access to it after paying for it. So these two things are going to be due on August 20th. It's just kind of a way for me to check that you're in the platforms to get take care of any technical issues that we need to take care of before that first module comes due. So I'm going to click back to modules. So we got that study plan. Here's some more information about SmartWorks. Here's some more information about LabFlow. So just kind of helping you guys sign on to each of those kind of step-by-step instructions there. Once you've completed those assignments, then you can move on to Module 1. Module 1 isn't due until August 26th, so really you want to spend your time and attention here first. This LabFlow, there are a significant number of assignments that you need to complete, so please don't wait until the last day to do those. So there's 3 different assignments that you'll need to do in that LabFlow platform before you can move on to your other stuff. So general flow of how this class is going to work. So Tuesdays are big days for us. Every Tuesday, a new module or exam will open, and a module or exam will be due. So your first official module will be due on Tuesday, August 26th. At that time, your second module will open, and it'll be due the following Tuesday, September 2nd. Once you've completed Module 2, your first exam will then open, and that will be due on Tuesday, September 9th. So that's just the flow of the course. Every single Tuesday, something opens, something is due. So that's just the way that this course is set up. Other things that I want to bring to your attention, so we got study plan. So this is a nice kind of little checklist of how to study for this course. I've got my PowerPoints here, and then I've also got lecture videos. A little disclaimer here, the lecture videos and the PowerPoints are from an old textbook. So this is the first semester I'm using this new textbook, and I haven't had time to update the PowerPoints and the lecture videos. Please know that the material is exactly the same. What's going to be tested or assessed is exactly the same. The only thing that's not going to match up is going to maybe be like the chapter numbers. But other than that, it's the same material that is provided in the textbook. I just haven't had time to update that to match the textbook just yet, as this is the first semester I'm using this new text. Speaking of the new text, your new text is linked into your course, so you can hit the e-text here, and then we've also linked some animations, so some of maybe the harder concepts to understand. There's some animations or tutorials that you can access pretty easily here in that module. So that's kind of a quick overview of the course. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help. Email is probably the best way to contact me. I do have office hours. If you want to stop by my office during those office hours, that's also another great way to contact me. But I look forward to a great semester with you guys, and happy studying.